Hi, compare and order numbers. Our objective to this lesson is to learn to compare and order whole numbers and also decimal numbers. Let's have a look on the rule to compare whole numbers. First, we have to check that both numbers we are going to compare have the same number of digits. And this means that the greatest value placed for each of them is the same. So, if one of the numbers has less number of digits than the other one, then this is the smaller one. So, for example, if we have the number 231 and we have a number like 56 and we want to compare these two numbers. So, from the first look we have here 3 digits and we have here only 2 digits. So, of course, 3 digits means this is the hundredths place value, and of course the hundredth place value here is the greatest place value, and here the tenth place value is the greatest one. So without looking further, we just put our sign, which is 231 is greater than 56. Another example here, compare the number 234,568 and the number 35,689. Also from the first look here we have 6 digits and here we have 5 digits. So we don't have to think a lot, we just put our sign, which is this number is greater than this number. But what if both numbers have the same number of digits? So look at this rule. If both numbers have the same number of digits, then start comparing the same place values in each of them. So we start from the biggest place value, which is at the leftmost digit, and then continue with the smaller place values until you find one digit smaller or larger than its correspondent. Let's have a look here on an example. Compare the number 205,326 and 250,326. Look at these two numbers. Both of them has 6 digits. Here are 6 and here are 6. So because both of them have 6 digits, we start from the leftmost digit, which is the 100,000 place value. We have 2 and 2. This doesn't mean to me anything, so I go to the next place value. We have 0 here and we have 5 here. Now they are different, so we'll stop here and just put our sign because 0 is less than 5, so it will be like this. So I will write 205,326 is less than 250,326. Okay, let's go to the decimal numbers. For the decimal numbers, the first rule is to check that both numbers you are comparing have the same number of digits in the whole number part. Remember, in the decimal number, we have a whole number and the decimal point, then the decimal part. So we have two parts, the whole number part and we have the decimal part. So first we have to check that both numbers, either they have the same number for the whole number, the same number of digits for whole number, or they are different. So if one of the numbers has less number of digits than the other one, then this is the smaller one, just as we said in the whole number comparison. For example, if I have a number like 21.56 and I have another number like 193.15. Now look at the whole number part only. Do they have the same number of digits? Of course not. This number has 3 digits and this one has only 2. So without thinking more than this, I just put my sign, which is this number is greater than the other one. Like this example, we have 52.623 and 192.56. So which one is greater? Look here, we have 2 digits, here we have 3 digits. So I just put my sign, which is 52.623 is less than 192.56 hundredth. But if we have both of them If both numbers have the same number of digits, then start comparing the same place values in each of them, starting from the biggest place value, which is the leftmost digit. This is the same rule for comparison like the whole number. So you just continue with the smaller values until you find one digit which is smaller or larger than its correspondent. Like in this example, compare these two numbers, 23, let's read it together. 23 and 568 thousands and 23 and 589 thousands. So both of them have 23. So we start from 2, compare it with 2. They are the same. Okay, so we have to continue to the other one. 3 and 3, also the same. So go farther. 5 and 5, again the same. Now 6 and 8. Oh, so stop here and just put our sign like this. So the answer will be 23 and 568 thousandths is less than 23 and 589 thousandths. Ordering numbers. To order numbers or decimal numbers in specific, order from least to greatest. We want to order these numbers. But before ordering this, I want you to pay attention to a very, very important thing. When comparing or ordering decimal numbers, make sure that the number of digits to the right of the decimal point are all the same. For example, let's go back here. We have, after the decimal point here, we have 2 digits. Here we have 1 digit, we have 2 digits, and 2 digits. So the only one here is 2.5. So what do I do to make them all the same? You can complete the number by adding zeros at the end, which is on the right side of the decimal point. So to do this, I will just add a 0 here. So now it makes no difference. 2.5 is the same like 2.50, as we know from the decimal lesson. So 2.56, 2.50, 2.65, and 2.15. Now we can order them from least to greatest. So we'll start like comparison. We'll start from the first digit here, 2, 2, 2, and 2. They are the same. Doesn't tell me anything. So I have to go to the next place value. So this is 5, this is 5, this is 6, and this is 1. Okay, I forgot to put here a 0. Okay, so 5, 5, 6, and 1. Which one is the least one? We have 5, 5, 6, and 1. Of course, 2.15 is the least one, so I will cancel it from here, and I will write the first one is 2.15 and comma. Now compare. You have 5, 5, and 6. Okay, of course, one of the 5s will be the next here, but which one? Now I will compare the 6 and the 0. So which one is least or less? Yes, 2.50. So I will cancel this. I will write 2.5. I will not write the 0 because this was the original question. Okay, and of course next will be 2.56, and at the end this is the greatest one, which is 2.65. That's it for our lesson today. Hope you understand, so kindly subscribe and like my video. And for the next video, bye.